What's going on, guys? I didn't know you guys were here. Glad you're here, though, since we are here together. Hope all is well. I want to talk to you about something. There's a young man who's on my staff, great young man, tremendous story. He's from the streets in Harrisburg, central PA, has a, rough upbringing, but I don't want to steal his thunder. He's a really good basketball player himself. I still give him the work, though. He thinks he can, but but anyway, that's another story. So anyway, I think it'd be a great opportunity. Today is a great opportunity. Since you're here and I'm here, I think it'd be a great opportunity for you guys to hear his story. His name is Mike Morales, and tremendous guy, doing well, has an awesome daughter, actually awesome son. And so, you know what? Let's go hear his story. Follow me.
All right, so everything's rolling. First question, talk about your upbringing in the inner city Harrisburg, and what was that like?
Growing up in Harrisburg, especially as a youngster, we had certain options, more or less. We either play sports or you was either out in the streets and stuff like that. So me growing up in the inner city, learn how to be tough, learn how to overcome certain obstacles and stuff like that when things aren't going my way, and just kind of adapt to a situation and still able to overachieve, the task at hand, and still be able to be tough, because Harrisburg's tough. Harrisburg's kind of tough. You have to be kind of a tough nail kind of person in Harrisburg and stuff like that, and you got to earn your stripes. You have to earn your stripes out here. So growing up here, just really being tough, and myself, I just really was still understanding of others, understanding of individuals and situations and stuff, and just kind of overcome the hurdles from there. And that's what I got from being in Harrisburg. Most of my peers they're definitely not playing basketball no more or less. They might be hooping here and there. A lot of my peers are fathers, hardworking men, husbands, business owners, leaders throughout the city, the community. A lot of them, rest in peace. Some are not here. Some are still here. Some are sick and stuff like that. But for the most part, most of my peers now are, as well as myself, are still hardworking men and role models out here for us for our young childhood.
What drives you now and causes you to push forward in life and pursue success?
My biggest push will be my kids and my family. They push me to be a better me, a better version of myself. Just the fact of just waking up in the morning and having that opportunity to still polish myself, to still just always be better, no matter how good or how great I feel about a situation or a thing or a person. There's always room to get better. And my family, my kids definitely make me understand that. There's no manual to being a parent or being a father. So, just to know that I can always be a better father, always can be a better parent, always can be a better son, just a better me. And that's what pushes me. I met G over 20 years ago. I was a teenager, just really getting into basketball. A coach of ours at a church had brought G in to help us train, and right away my competitive instinct just really kicked in. We kind of just not butt heads, but it was just like, man, I can go at you, I can do my thing. And from then on, I knew G was a good guy. I knew he was a good spiritual person. I went on to play my own basketball. And later on, just following him throughout the year, seeing he was doing for advanced hoops and just being that type of leader and stuff, I started to realize that, that's what I want to do. That's where I'm following at. I can feel my footsteps going into that way. So right away, every time I linked up with G or seen him out and about, I just talked to him, let him know my goals, what I want to do, where I want to be at. And he just always gave me pointers, always told me that, I'm in the right direction, and just made sure my head was still in the right level and stuff. So his pointers and words of advice just always kept me humble and kept me at peace with what I was doing and my thought process and my spirit, because I always felt like I was by myself with what I want to do and how I want to help people and how I want to give back to the kids and giving back and stuff. And, you know, G just made me feel very comfortable that I'm in the right path, and he made me feel good. So his words is very inspiring and motivating.
If you could write a letter to your younger teenage self, what would some of the major points be?
Younger me. Younger me. I would definitely tell him to stay focused on himself a lot more. Be more determined to go get his goals, to go get what he wants. I was more or less a really laid back person. I was kind of trying to be patient, and I ain't gonna say let things happen, but I was just patient enough to see how things happen, and then I kind of reacted. So if I have to really go back and tell myself anything, I would tell him to really go get what you want, go get your dream, go get it, you know, because the patience come within the work that you put in, all the work ethic and everything that you still put in, and no matter how hard it is, what you got to do, you know, the good thing come by being patient on the results of happening from the work that you put in. Being brought up here in Harrisburg and playing Susquehanna and Harrisburg basketball, you know, that really rounded me out very well, you know, really growing up as far as, you know, the upgrowing in Harrisburg and stuff like that. You know, like I said, being brought up in the inner city really taught me how to be tough. And once I really got to Susquehanna, that's when I really started to understand, you know, the humble side of life. You know, there's a more professional side and stuff like that. You don't always have to have your chest out and your hair on your chest out to let everybody know you're a man. Sometimes it's good to put on a suit or a tie and, you know, dress accordingly and really show people that you're still a man and stuff like that. And also just growing up being a young father, you know, when I played basketball, I went to Susquehanna within my junior to senior year. I had my son, you know, I was 19. I had to sacrifice that to make sure, you know, my son had the right type of life and stuff like that, because his mother kind of just gave up on him and stuff like that. And that's nothing towards her. I don't want to, you know, really discredit her or nothing like that. But I had to do everything by myself, and I've been a single parent by myself now for it'll be 21 years in November, you know, and I got 3 now that I take care of by myself, to take care of all 3 of my kids. So that also, you know, really kind of brought a lot of maturity and understanding the life of how Harrisburg is, and just how in life, like, you have to really go get what you want to go get. And that's not saying I want to take it away from this person or take it away from that person, but I still should be strong and still have to fight for what I believe in and what I feel strong for, and just still be that positive role model and example for my kids and for other kids along the way and stuff like that. So I want to really close out on that, you know, having that in my life and my kids. I love doing that. I take care of my mom now, you know, being a caretaker for her because she got sick and stuff. I've been doing that for 10 years. And like I said, G made me still feel comfortable spiritually and mentally that I can still do what I want to do no matter what age I'm at, no matter what situation I'm doing. I'm still playing basketball. I play for the ABA Kings, as you can see, I'm at the Central Pennsylvania Kings. We're an ABA team. I'm still, you know, striving, you know, towards my passion and stuff. I don't want to be an NBA player. I can't do all that no more at my age, but you never know, more or less. But still, the fact of just still playing basketball, and, you know, that gave me, you know, a purpose in life, you know, telling other youngsters that, you know, you can be a dad. You can be, you know, this type of person that's not perfect or what everybody wants you to be because you want to be this type of person. You can still follow your dream and follow your passion and still have fun in life and still be a father, still be whoever you want to be out here in this world. And, you know, that's what a lot of ways still drive me towards waking up in my success and just, you know, pushing forward to a better me and stuff like that. Because I know a lot of people, I don't want to say look at me, but I know eyes are watching. Everybody's watching everybody. So, you know, I want everybody to see me, and, you know, that guy's still pushing forward, and regardless of what happened and regardless of the odds, he's still moving towards his passion and what he believes in. And like I said, G helped me out with that, and I definitely want to thank him. You know, big ups to G. I thank you very, very much. You've been nothing but a great friend and a great mentor to me, and your words and leadership has been very inspiring and helpful, and I just really can't wait to really keep moving forward with you. And thank you. I appreciate you very much.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there you have it. Mike Morales, the one and only. You know, that's my guy. Really appreciate him. Guy's a great father, you know, to his kids, great role model, excellent coach, and I just appreciate having him on my staff. More importantly, he has a heart that's committed to grow. You know, he wants to climb in life and continue to pursue certain things. You know, so I really appreciate him. You know, I know he appreciates me a lot, but I want to say the same thing to him. You know, so thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. Always remember, you're destined for greatness.